actually get this question a lot, and it is so interesting. What would have happened if Henry had died in 1536? So this is referring to the infamous joust where Henry VIII fell from his horse and where he became injured and his leg was ulcerous as of then. So they're asking what would have happened had he actually died on that occasion. So if Henry VIII had died while he was married to Anne Boleyn, they had a daughter who was Elizabeth. At the time, there would have 100% been civil unrest. Now, let's not forget that Catherine of Aragon died in January of 1536. So, of course, this is referring to a point after she died. But despite the fact that his former wife, Catherine of Aragon, was now dead, if he died just a few months later, the country would still be very much in support of Mary over Elizabeth. And this isn't just me giving my opinion because I like Mary I, but because this is in fact just how the country was leaning towards at the time. Anne Boleyn was very, very disliked. There were many people within London and the rest of the country who did not acknowledge Anne as the true queen. There was also a lot of religious conflict. The Protestantism was not yet really a set firm thing, and the Catholics within the country would have rallied in support of Mary because she to them was the true, rightful, legitimate daughter of the king, whereas many had not really accepted Elizabeth as his legitimate child. So I do believe that within the court, Anne Boleyn would have had some support and she would have likely been named as regent to rule in Elizabeth's stead until she became of age. However, I do not believe that she would have remained within that status. I do think that the people and many nobles would have called for, as I say, Mary to take the throne instead. And I do also believe that the European countries would have also sent their support for Mary if Anne Boleyn did not willingly give her the throne. And essentially, Catholicism would have been reinstated within England very quickly, in fact, because in 1536 it was all still very new. The Reformation was not really a set thing like it was when she inherited the throne in 1553. So I do believe England would have returned to Catholicism and then later on, several decades later, then become a Protestant nation, since that was happening within Europe anyway. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if you think something else might have happened. Just let's discuss this amicably because, of course, this is a what if.